Bradford and Wigan. Well, away we go. Paul Loughlin kicks deep. Swinton man takes it right on the dead ball line. Number 2, Scott Ranson it is. Drives upfield. Brought down 10 yards short of the 25. Swinton moving it to the left. Brian Gelling backs into Paul Groves and Andy Platt. But he's brought to the ground. Quick play from Swinton. Try to spread it quickly to the left. Tony Hewitt at dummy half. Little chip kick through. Well, Stuart Evans there. 10 minutes sin bin after just 40 seconds. So Stuart Evans there. And the Swinton man chip kick through. Referee Spencer. Had no hesitation there, he sent Stuart Evans down the tunnel, 10 minutes sin bin. So Swinton with the first penalty of the game. The kick upfield. Brian Gelling in possession, turns round, tries to spread it out. Swinton in possession and brought down midway between the Saints 25 and the halfway line. Hewitt at dummy half. Tommy Frodsham now in possession. It's a lot better day than when we played Swinton at Station Road a few weeks ago. Very muddy day. Roy Howard setting Swinton. Taking him over to the right. Solid tackle there from Saints left wing partnership. Elia and Quirk moving very quickly. Force the Swinton man back. Back to number 3, Frank Cassidy. Roy Haggerty gets the ball. Out there on his own. The Saints have to come back. But the ball is wrenched from his hands. Number 7, Tony Hewitt, wrenches the ball from Roy Haggerty's hands after the referee had shouted held. So the first Saints penalty of the afternoon. Paul Loughlin kicks upfield. Good hefty kick from Paul Loughlin. Finds touch on the Swinton 25. Paul Groves up there quickly with the ball. Tony Burke driving forward. Burke. Saints down to 12 men. Groves at dummy half. Neil Holding. Paul Farber. Brought down by Mark Shields. Hooker for Swinton this afternoon. Quick hands. On to Kevin McCormick. On the custom position for Kevin McCormick up at standoff. But I'm sure with his blistering pace. Beaver is out to Quirk. Well, a good ball from Beavers linking up. Lofted out to Quirk. But he nearly went in at the corner. Saints putting the pressure on now. Neil Holding. Little chip kick through, it's too deep I think. The ball going dead, unlucky. Good idea there from the Saints, obviously a crossfield kick, diagonal kick from Neil Holding, but it just went too deep. Just put a little too much in it. The idea was right, and Saints down to 12 men, and they've got to put all the pressure on the opposition. Brian Gelling coming through, solid tackling there. Tony Burke, Paul Groves in assistance. From dummy half, Mark Shields going through. Paul Groves with his left knee heavily strapped. Had to miss Wednesday's game, I beg your pardon, at Hull. Through a knee injury. Loose ball. Saints tidy up, all on. Being ruled by referee Spencer. Andy Platt plays the ball, Neil Holding. Kevin McCormick can't gather it. Swinton scoop up. Loose play there, and it's Frank Mooney quickly down on the ball. Swinton in possession. Tommy Frodsham flicks it inside to Brian Gelling. He keeps it going on to number 10, Neil Fraser. Early mistakes for both sides. Tony Hewitt takes it crossfield. Gary Farber there in the line. Roy Haggerty comes up with it. Back to Paul Groves. Looking for support. Groves always up there and about. Roy Haggerty quickly steps up at the dummy half. Saints move it to the left. Paul Farber looking for support. Back to Phil Beaver as he pushes one tackler off. Short pass to Andy Platt. Playing well, Andy Platt. Was captain at Hull midweek and played a real captain's part, scored in 2 tries. But Saints now, short ball there from Phil Beavers on to Kevin McCormick. He penetrates the Swinton 25. Beavers again, holding loop movement with Groves. Roy Haggerty, round one, lovely ball to Farber. Still going Farber, Brought down 10 yards short, but Saints certainly putting it together. Farber a little impeded in his efforts to play the ball. Saints take it left, Neil holding, still goes. Roy Haggerty now, pushes one off, looking to release Haggerty. Last tackle for Saints, they're going to spread it. Takes it left to Phil Beavers. Lofted pass to Quirk, tries a little chip kick through, but it hits the Swinton man, it comes back. Mark Elia picks it up, but referee Spencer awards the changeover. So Swinton restart play, 10 yards from their own line. Ryan Gelling, first man in. A couple of forward charges from this Swinton outfit, and then they try to move it quickly out to the wingmen. Gary Farber there, brother of Saints, Paul Farber, trying to break through the cover defence. Roy Haggerty and Andy Platt quickly in there. Loose ball. Tommy Frodger, I think it was, coming through was Haggerty. Beats two, Haggerty still going. Brought down on the 10-yard line, 10 yards short of the Swinton try line, right in centre field. Another 5 tackles for Saints. Beavers in the line-up onto Loughlin, still going. Back foot, yes, Kevin McCormick, yes. He touches down. 6.5 minutes gone. Saints open the scoring. Kevin McCormick over for a try. 10 yards in from this right-hand touchline. Quick play there, Beavers linking up very quickly. Haggerty brought down on the 10-yard line. Saints brought it to the right. Loughlin linking up, and I think it was Beavers onto Loughlin. Loughlin just looking for support on his right. Kevin McCormick come up very quickly, gathered that ball from Paul Loughlin, and his impetus took him over, and he touches down 10 yards in from this right-hand corner flag. Very little breeze here at Nosey Road. Paul Loughlin lining up, already kicked 96 this season, so doesn't bring it in enough. Unlucky Paul Loughlin there, but Saints take a 4 points to nil lead, and they're down to 12 men with Stuart Evans going in the sin bin. Paul Loughlin, he didn't have his kicking boots on at all, there wasn't any wind there at all. It was a great night, nice calm night. Both Paul and Gary Pearce just couldn't get the ball in between the sticks. I think Pearce missed about 4 or 5, and Paul Loughlin missed about half a dozen, just converting 2. Swinton kick-off, Haggerty receives, lets it go to Neil Holding, quick hands from Saints, Tony Burke runs into Roy Howarth, still going Burke, brought down midway between the Saints 25 and the halfway. Paul Groves tidies up, well looking to the linesman, no infringement there in my opinion. Tony Burke played the ball, Groves came up with it, but the referee looking to his touch judge. I don't know whether he got any signal, I didn't see any signal, but he wants a scrum down. It's Swinton head and ball, Tony Hewitt to feed, he just fed once there, referee wasn't happy with it. Tony Hewitt again, comes out Swinton's side, that's the first scrum and the first heel to Swinton. Ball topping, linking up, he gets it on to Tommy Frodsham, back to Hewitt now. Kevin McCormick quickly in there, closes him down. Tommy Frodsham at dummy half, I think. Number 10, Neil Fraser coming on a diagonal run. Farber and Tony Burke bring him down. Roy Howarth trying to get the Swinton side going, taking it over to the right. Saints defence closes down. Up to Frank Cassidy, diagonal crossfield kick for touch. Well played there, Beavers. They come back, he had a lot of ground to cover, Beavers. Obviously a planned move from the Swinton outfit. Cassidy kicked through, and Scott Ranson, real speed merchant, heard up there, up the Swinton right wing. But Beavers did well, he got over there, he booted it dead. So Saints are forced to drop out from between their own sticks. Scott Ranson, he certainly had a good run at Station Road when Saints played Swinton earlier in the season. Saints kick out, Derek Bate gathers it. Loughlin quickly in, super tackle from Loughlin, right round the waist, and slides down. Howarth at dummy half for Swinton. Swinton move it right. Tommy Frodsham onto number 4, Stevie Snape. Nearly breaks one tackle, but he gets it up to Neil Fraser. Swinton keep it going. Quick hands from Swinton. The ball now with Gary Farber. Change of direction. Brian Gelling. Farber and Burke in for Saints. Tommy Hewitt. Outrageous forward pass there onto Tommy Frodsham, going unnoticed by referee Spencer, and it's Swinton still in possession. Howard knocks on, gathers the ball, goes up there into Roy Haggerty, puts an elbow right into Roy Haggerty. Put the scrum down for the knock on. Well, here's Stuart Evans back on now. Saints back to a full complement, and while they was down to 12 men, the Saints made it count and scored. McCormick onto Loughlin, but he loses the ball. Swinton come up with it. Derek Bates going from the left wing over to the outrageous forward pass again. Well, play on there. Obviously Scott Ranson playing to the whistle, but he goes over there. Derek Bates from the left wing over to the right with that loose ball. An outrageous forward pass that the referee sees this time, but play is halted for an injury to Derek Bates. Super solid tackling from the Saints as he goes over to the right wing. They bring him down. He's took a knock in the tackle, so it's a scrum down. Saints head and ball. 10 yards outside the Saints 25. Well, yes, the Swinton scrum half, Tony Hewitt, penalised for not retiring at the scrum. The ball coming very slowly through the pack after being hooked by Paul Groves, but Tony Hewitt infringing, and the Saints awarded the penalty. Saints kick upfield. Stuart Evans here, first receiver from Paul Groves, drives forward. Short ball to Tony Burke. 10 yards short of the Swinton line now, and Saints putting all the pressure on. That's Mark Elliott dummy half. Saints bringing it to the right. Short, Chris passes Haggerty. Vevers in the line. Onto Andy Platt. Looking for the return pass, Vevers, but number 6, Tommy Frodsham in the way. Neil Holding sees a gap, trying to go through. Changes direction, comes over to the right. Has to take the solid tackle in there. 3-man Swinton tackle. Comes in and bangs him down. Gary Farber. And Tony Hewitt in with that tackle. Holding looking for the way through, but a solid 3-man Swinton tackle come in into Neil Holding. They bounce him down and they take the knock in the tackle. Matthew Taylor, the mascot. Neil Holding is Matthew's favourite player. He's in his testimonial year. We can only wish him a bumper benefit. Players allowed to go on under the new ruling. Kevin McCormick restarts play. Roy Haggerty now flicks it back, but Brian Gelling snaps up the loose ball. Swinton back in possession on their own 25. Swinton. Hewitt acting half-back, takes it to the right. Number 11, Frank Mooney. Hewitt at dummy half again. Swinton bringing it to the left. Lofted pass there. Solid tackling there from Saints. Number 4, Stevie Snape. Well, the touch judge on this side with the red flag. It goes on. Roy Haggerty being spoken to. Solid tackle from Haggerty. Nothing in that at all. You know, good solid tackle from Roy Haggerty, Saints international pac-man. But the Swinton are awarded the penalty. The clock is stopped while Stevie Snape receives treatment from the Swinton physio. Well, Swinton are already doomed to the second division. As I said before, they give Saints a good run at Station Road. 20th of March it was. They was winning 14-10 at half-time and well worthy of their win. No, the lead, I should say. But Saints came back in good start in the second half with the tries from Platt, Vevers, Farber and Groves, and they sealed it with a 34 points to 18 victory. Well, a loose loose penalty kick there, and Barry Ledger gets his first touch. Been playing well, Ledger. Well, right in front of the referee. Swinton man going in with enthusiastic tackling. And this touch should jam the referee. Nothing done this time. Tony Burke there on the burst. Solid run from Burke. He's still going. Finally brought down 5 yards inside the Swinton half. Good play from Saints there. Stuart Evans on the run, still going. Sexton pulling down Evans. Mark Shields going in there looking to release that ball. But Evans had his grip tightly. Neil Holding to Phil Beavers in the line. On to Elia. Short ball to... No, I thought it was to Quirk, but he takes it inside to Beavers. Now to Les Quirk. Sun just coming out now. Les Quirk 10 yards inside the Swinton 25. Saints spreading it to the right. Haggerty short ball there to Andy Platt. Haggerty looming up again on his right side, but he couldn't release it. Kevin McCormick on the 6th tackle. Farber comes back for Saints. They've got to spread it quickly. It's the last tackle. Neil Holding, crossfield kick for touch, yes. Good play there from Neil Holding on the last tackle. To see the Swinton lads moving up, trying to close the Saints down. He finds touch 10 yards from the Swinton line. Puts the pressure on Swinton. They're pegged in their own 25. It is their head and ball. But at least they're pegged back there virtually on their own line. 17 minutes of the first half gone. The score still 4 points to 0 in Saints' favour. Well, this touch judge with the red flag is on here again. For whatever he's got to say, the referee's right there, and it makes you wonder who's taking charge of this game. Well, it's the man of the middle or this fella on this side with the red flag. Number 10, Mark Shields being brought out with Stuart Evans, both being spoken to. Referee Spencer telling them what he wants. They're both back in the pack. They're scrumming down again. It's Tony Hewitt to feed. Saints push Swinton back. Swinton come up with the ball, just tidying up on the scrums, 2-1 at present. They're pegged on their own line. Solid tackling there from Saints. Farber moving up very quickly, bringing down Paul Topping, but he's adjudged to have moved up too quickly in an offside position. So Swinton gets another penalty. Paul Topping kicks for touch, finds touch on the Saints, on the Swinton 25, I should say. So Swinton play the ball, but Saints moving up too quickly again, in referee Spencer's opinion. For Swinton, that's 2 penalties in rapid succession, and Topping up again for the added yardage. One noticeable absentee for Swinton. Gary Ainsworth had a spell with Saints in the 84-85 season when he played in the Premiership final, winning a winner's medal on that occasion. Swinton with a tap restart from the halfway line. Brian Gelling in possession. Tony Hewitt at dummy half. Swinton going to move it to the right. On to Frank Mooney. Crossfield there, hint of obstruction, but Gary Farber into space. Lofted pass over forward, a mile forward, onto Scott Ranson, but it touched Ranson and went into touch. So it's a scrum down on the Saints 25. It should be Saints head and ball. Unless he's changes man. No, it is Saints head and ball. Neil Holding in possession. Right on the Saints 25. Neil Holding feeds and the ball comes out Saints side. Down the blind side again, Holding. He receives a rather high head tackle on the far side. Paul Farber now coming down the blind side. Swinton lying up, but referee Spencer chooses to ignore it. Evans releases the ball to Beavers. Onto McCormick. Haggerty there just couldn't lift that ball up for McCormick. Well, Swinton penalised. Offside at the play of the ball. Paul Loughlin stepping up. Good hefty kick from Loughlin. Finds touch just inside the Swinton 25. Ball Groves moving up quickly for the restart. Planned move here from Saints. Evans on to Tony Burke. Just temporarily stopped by Ryan Gelling. Saints play it quickly. Platt, loop movement with Holding. Andy Platt again. Groves attacked in half-back, takes it to the left. Roy Haggerty again, up and about. Haggerty always looking for release. He does so to Paul Farber, steaming for the line. Farber flicks it up the ace, takes it in. Good try there, Paul Farber. He did well. He flicks it up to Kevin McCormick, and he's in for the second of the afternoon. Well, an unaccustomed position for Kevin McCormick, but he's certainly there. He's backing up in this standoff role this afternoon. Saints increase the lead to 8 points to 0. McCormick goes in for his 9th try of the season. Haggerty there on the burst, breaking through the Swinton ranks. Paul Farber latched onto Haggerty's pass, and when Farber looks as though he's just going to be brought down short, he flicked a lovely ball up to supporting McCormick, and he touches down just to the left of the sticks. Paul Loughlin lines up, bangs it over this time. Paul Loughlin's first goal of the afternoon, his 97th goal of the season. Loughlin slots that conversion to Kevin McCormick's try, puts Saints 10-0 into the lead. Loughlin's 97th goal of the season, McCormick's 9th try. Here's McCormick now with the ball, short ball onto Elia, into space Elia. Saints extend the lead to 10 points to 0 and well on the way for the 2 points. Tony Burke there, flicks it left, but Tommy Frodsham, I think it was, coming through at speed. He was adjudged to have been in an offside position. Hallmark of Frodsham's play, he's always up there on and about. He moved up too quickly, referee Spencer Wright on the job, so Saints awarded the penalty, puts Swinton back in defence. Saints on the attack, just inside the Swinton 25. Evans, first man in on the dummy run. Saints take it left. Elia on to Paul Farber. Back to Elia again. Lofted pass to Haggerty. Takes it in the second bite. Beats it on to Loughlin. Taking it left, Loughlin. Still going! McCormick and Quirk on his outside. Good play from Saints. Swinging this ball out. McCormick again. Beavers linking up. Gives the short ball on to Haggerty. Back to Farber. Does well to take it, Farber. I thought the ball had gone to ground myself, but referee Spencer judging that it has been knocked on. Quick hands from Saints, but just unlucky there, Paul Farber. He couldn't hold it. 23 minutes of the first half gone. Saints 10 points to 0 in the lead. A scrum down 5 yards inside the Swinton 25. Swinton head and ball. Tony Hewitt to feed. 2 scrums each and 4 penalties each, so the game virtually all square in that department. But Saints 10 points to 0 in the lead. So the scrum's formed. We're just waiting for him to put the ball in, and as you could see plainly there, Tony Hewitt penalised for feeding right in front of the referee. Beavers steps up for the kick to touch, gives Saints a bit of breathing space, just a straight kick in. Tony Burke coming through for the run, but an extra ball on the pitch. Grove starts, onto Evans, barging his way towards the line. Solid play from this ex-Neath Rugby Union forward. Tony Burke now. Still going Burke, pushes one off, pushes number 11, Frank Mooney off there, brought down 5 yards from the line. Saints bending it to the left. Andy Platt, loop movement with Beavers. Comes round Platt, but solid tackling from Swinton. Platt brought down 10 yards from the Swinton line. Haggerty now, still going, looking for that short ball. Is he over? Held over on his back. It's Kevin McCormick again. He's certainly up and about there, Kevin McCormick, relishing this challenge at the standoff position. But he's held up, so it constitutes a 5-yard scrum. Swinton to feed. He got penalised last time for feeding, so he'll just have to watch his step, but a clean heel this time. Swinton come up with the ball. Swinton in possession, they're in their own 25. They've hardly been out of their own 25 for the majority of this first half. But Brian Gelling, ex-Saints, and Lee forward. Trying to barge his way through, no way through. Frodsham, I think that is. Tries to get through, good movement from Frodsham. Well, Groves comes up with it, but the ball taken off him by Tony Hewitt. So Swinton back in possession just outside their own 25 with another 6 tackles to make it count. Frank Mooney, second row forward, but the ball comes back, tidied up by Gary Farber. Tries to go over to the Swinton right wing. He's taken down by Kevin McCormick, Mark Elliott and Roy Haggerty. Saints looking to make a substitution, but just got to wait for a break in the play. Barry Ledger there, intercepts that ball, a lofty pass from Swinton. Barry Ledger lurking there and grabs the ball for Saints. So Saints on the attack. Kevin McCormick now. Flicks it back to Stuart Evans. On to Phil Beavers. Short ball to Loughlin. Out to Neil Holding. Goes inside Neil Holding. Yes! Well, Neil Holding on the right wing position. He's looking to be substituted. He's obviously took a knock, but Saints bringing it over to the right wing. And Neil Holding scooting in there for his 8th try of the season. Increases Saints' lead. Quick hand from the Saints there. Brought it over from the left side, over to the right. Barry Ledger lurking in the middle. Got an interception. Saints bringing it to the right. And Neil Holding on the Saints' right wing. Looks as though he's had a bit of concussion. The club doctor's out there having a look at him, but I don't know whether he's stopping on or not. No, he is coming off. They are making the substitution now. The club doctor with Neil Holding, he's got concussion, you can tell, judging by him. He doesn't want to come off, but I think he's going to have to come off. As Paul Loughlin lines up, trying to convert this Neil Holding try. Neil Holding, yes, bang in between the sticks there, Loughlin. Slots his second of the afternoon, his 98th of the season. Increases Saints' lead to 16 points to 0. And Saints forced to make the substitution there, with Sean Allen coming on for Neil Holding. So a bit of a reshuffle in the Saints half-back line now. Les Quirk stops it with his foot, picks it up, drives forward. Big lad, this Quirk. Very deceptive for pace. Once he gets going, he's certainly put some pace on. About 6'2", but he's a big lad, but he can certainly motor. Quick hand from Saints, on to Beavers now. Still going, on to Andy Platt. Forward pass being ruled by referee Spencer. Saints quick on the break. Looking to go through the Swinton ranks, but that pass adjudged to being slightly forward. It's a scrum down just outside the Saints 25. Swinton head and ball. Hewitt to feed. Well, the scrum goes down. I think Saints have come up with the ball. No, wrong again. Swinton come up with the ball from that shabby scrum. Tommy Frodsham. Swinton moving it to the left onto Brian Gelling. Not many Swinton over here, but plenty of Saints cover. They upend him. Roy Haggerty, Andy Platt, Groves and Farber quickly in there. Frodsham again. Tries to get a going on to Mark Shields. Frodsham, he's the linchpin, he's the lively character. Local lad, St Helens lad, Frodsham. There he is in possession again. Lost the pass over there to Frank Mooney. On to Gary Farber. Kevin McCormick, I think that is. Brings him down, centre field. Frodsham looking to grubber through. But Evans comes up with the ball, drives forward. Finally brought down 10 yards short of the halfway line. It's well on course to the second position in the Stones bit of the league. Sean Allen, first touch. Groves, Haggerty, tormenting him witness in the Swinton defence. Kevin McCormick now sees the gap, tries to go through, diagonal run, but Mooney quickly in there, closes him down. Beavers, inside to Andy Platt, diagonal run from Platt. Barry Ledger coming with him, but he tries to feed back to Ledger, but it goes down and Tony Hewitt drops on it, so Swinton in possession. Gary Farber from the dummy half position, 10-yard run from him. It's brought down short of the 25. Hewitt looking to penetrate this Saints defence. They haven't been able to so far. There's 31 minutes of the game gone. Quick hands there from Swinton, but Snape, I think that was, trying to no, it's number 10, Neil Fraser, couldn't get through. Swinton bring it blindside, and a forward pass there from Frodsham onto Derek Bates. Right in line with the referee. Saints defending very well. Swinton can't penetrate this Saints defence. Scrum down just short of the Swinton 25. Sean Allen to feed, but penalised for feeding at the scrum. So Topping steps up for the kick to touch. Hewitt on to Brian Gelling, comes into Saints' powerful front row of Stuart Evans and Tony Burke. He's brought down right on the halfway line. Mark Shields in the hooker's position for Swinton today, brought down just short of the halfway. Swinton kick upfield, number 13 Roy Howarth, but Beavers back there with Barry Ledger. Feeds it inside to Barry Ledger now. Going crossfield, Ledger beats, I thought he'd beat Tony Hewitt there, but he just grabs him by the ankle. It's pegged back in their own 25. Quick hands, crossfield, Kevin McCormick. Les Quirk on his outside, but Swinton complete the tackle. Farber brings it blindside. Held shouted by referee Spencer. Farber to play the ball right on his own 25. Stuart Evans. The ball back to Beavers for the kick upfield. Trying to peg Swinton back in their own 25. Scott Ranson has to go back. Well, he made a right hash of that, didn't he? Super kick from Beavers, kicked upfield, and the ball going into touch. 5 yards from the Swinton line, putting Swinton back under pressure, and Swinton are making a substitution now. Number 15 Mark Meadows coming on for number 12 Gary Farber. But the substitution not being allowed to take place. The far side touch judge is the yellow flag, he's flagging to try to get referee Spencer's attention. But Swinton not being allowed to make the substitution. It's a scrum down 5 yards from the Swinton line. It's not on the right blade of grass, obviously, as the far side touch judge comes in to draw referee Spencer's attention to the Swinton players' attempt to gain the substitution. It's now being made. Mark Meadows comes on for Gary Farber. It's Saints head and ball, Sean Allen to feed. Well, quickly round Hewitt in an offside position, I would say. Whether he's been penalised for it, I don't know. I think we're going to have to scrum down again. Yes, Hewitt's there, moving up quickly, but the scrum's to reform. Collapses again. Saints to come up with the ball. Andy Platt going for the line, yes. Touches down. Brilliant play there from Andy Platt. right from the base of the scrum. Sean Allen fed the ball at the third attempt. It came out at the back. Andy Platt got hold of that ball and he drove over. Tremendous strength from Saints international loose forward packman Andy Platt. He goes over for his 10th try of the season. Extends Saints lead to 20 points to nil. John Fieldhouse going on there as Sandman. Well, the bombshell midweek. John Fieldhouse put on the transfer list at 95,000. Says in the local press he doesn't know why he's on the list, and we haven't seen any reasons in the press, but he's had a lot of nasty injuries, knee injuries, Fieldhouse. He looks back at full strength. Loughlin comes in, converts the flat try. 22 points to nil. Loughlin's third goal of the afternoon. Saints certainly taking control this afternoon. 22 points to nil. When we played at Station Road earlier on in the season, the pitch was like a quagmire. Just on the Tuesday before Saints played Swinton, they had to call off the match. I think it's due to a waterlogged pitch. Well, Roy Haggerty catching the ball there, feeding it on quickly to Les Quirk. He juggled with it, he knocked on in his own 25. Putting Swinton back on the attack now. Saints from a quick break situation, now under pressure with Swinton head and ball. Tony Hewitt to feed. Swinton coming cross field. Solid tackle there from Paul Loughlin. Takes his opposite centre, Stevie Snape, down. Number 15 now, Mark Meadows, his first touch, plays it to himself. Sean Allen bounces him down unceremoniously on the Saints 25. Swinton moving to the right, Snape on to number 10, Neil Fraser. Loose ball, I think. Saints drop on it. Yes, Groves. It's kicked through by Tommy Frodsham. But Saints driving forward. Ryan Gelling and Neil Fraser completing a tackle for Swinton. Tony Burke coming through, pushes Howarth off. Lovely short ball from Andy Platt. Paul Groves now, taking it to the left. Phil Beavers. Little grubber kick through, Beavers gathers it, lofts it to the left, onto Mark Elia, onto Les Quirk, on that wing. Tries to push Scott Ranson off. Does well, he's brought down 5 yards short of the Swinton 25. Exciting rugby from Saints, and they bring it to the right. Lofted pass from Andy Platt, tidied up by Paul Farber. Builds up ahead of steam, Farber. Drives forward. Brought down where the ball was originally played from. It's the last tackle of this set of 6 for Saints. Andy Platt, diagonal kick for touch, Grubber. But Scott Ranson gathers it. Must have knocked on. Scrum down, being ruled. 5 yards inside the Swinton 25. It's Saints head and ball with Sean Allen to feed. Saints come up with the ball. Swinton penalised. Well, Andy Platt there tormenting the defence. But Haggerty comes up quickly. Still going Haggerty. Lofted past to Loughlin. Over to Ledger. Takes it well. Goes for the corner. Yes. Touches down in the corner. Brilliant play from Saints. Just a minute from the half-time hooter. Andy Platt over there on the left after Swinton had been penalised for offside. He came up quickly, put the ball down, completely fooling the Swinton defence. I think it was Roy Haggerty came up quickly, played the ball, and Saints moved it to the right. Beavers linking up with Loughlin, had a lovely pass from Loughlin onto Ledger. He looked as though he was going to go infield, but he took him on the outside, Ledger, and touched down right in the corner, right by the corner flag. Wally Ledger's 9th try of the season extends Saints' lead to 26 points to nil. A difficult kick from Paul Loughlin. And we're certainly looking towards a cricket score this afternoon. 26 points to nil at present. Loughlin here on the touchline, just a foot or so infield, as you can see. Takes it across the face of the posts. So the score 26 points to nil. We're just playing in time added on for injury now. For that, the stoppage, both to Neil Holding and Steve Snape of Swinton. It's Frank Cassidy for Swinton to kick off. It's certainly got the bit between the teeth and punching holes in this Swinton defence. So Cassidy now. Deep, awkward ball. It's Mark Elia on the chest. Picks it up, drives forward. Beats two, Elia, still going. Picks it to Tony Burke. Pushes one off Burke. Still driving forward well. Number 15 going in there rather enthusiastically. Mark Meadows. But there's a half-time hooter. And Saints going with a 26-0 lead. Convincing stuff. Kevin McCormick playing in an unaccustomed position at standoff. But he went in for tries in the 6th and 21st minute. The second one converted by Loughlin. Neil Holding then, he was injured, but he went in at the corner in the 27th for a try. Then Andy Platt and Barry Ledger with 2 tries in 4 minutes. So the half-time score here at Rosie Road, 26-0 in Saints' favour. 1 substitution each in the first half. Sean Allen coming on for Neil Holding, and Mark for Saints, that is, and Mark Meadows coming on for Gary Farber for the Swinton outfit. Saints certainly in rampant mood. The Swinton coaching team of Peter Smethurst and Frankie Barra, ex-Saints player, certainly have a strong talk to them at half-time, see if they can put them on the way, but I think with Saints in this form, they're looking forward to scooping that £9,000 prize for the runners-up in the Stones Ritter League. Swinton to kick off. Frank Cassidy starts this second half off. Kicks it deep. Awkward bouncing ball. Paul Loughlin going up to take it, but it bounces right over his head. So Saints forced to drop out from between their own posts. Phil Beavers with the ball. Drops out. Sun coming out now here at Nosey Road. Good kick from Beavers. 60-yard kick upfield. Toppin gathers the ball. Feeds on to Roy Howarth, I think that is. Substitute forward for Swinton. Tommy Frodsham trying to get them going. Takes it left. So number 10, Neil Fraser. Frodsham again. Tries a little grubber kick through. Andy Platt well back. Drops on the ball. Good play from Andy Platt. Frodsham, he's the live wire. You've got to try and keep him out of the thick of things. Stuart Evans now driving upfield, but Saints spread it quickly to the left. Beavers in the line out. On to Tony Burke. Brilliant break from Burke. Still going. Pushing him up to the halfway line. Still stood up. Finally brought down. Super run from Burke there. 25, 30 yards. Groves, change of direction. Over to the left. Mark Elia. Up the wing. Showed his pace there, but Cassidy quickly in. Bangs him down. Far superior pace from the Saints. Sean Allen comes back. It's the last tackle of this set of 6 for Saints. The ball with Phil Beavers. Lofts a high up and under. Over to the right. Barry Ledger steaming up. But he does well there. Derek Bates takes it well. Over on the Swinton left wing. Swinton in possession in their own 25. Only 2 familiar position for Swinton. Hewitt onto Brian Gelling. Drives upfield, runs right into Stuart Evans and Paul Farber. Number 10 there, prop forward Neil Fraser for Swinton. Hewitt takes it to substitute Mark Meadows. It's quickly up there, Mark Elia, Roy Haggerty. Ball back to Swinton to be kicked upfield. Les Quirk unlucky there. Well, Ranson then coming in with the knees onto Les Quirk. He unlucky there. Just couldn't hold that ball. Scrum down right on the halfway line. Swinton head and ball with Tony Hewitt to feed. Swinton just tidying up on the scrums in the first half, 5-4. Saints just tidying up on the penalty, 6-5 I make it. Well, looks like a feed there from Hewitt, but Swinton come up with the ball. Frodsham on the break. McCormick, his opposite number, catches him by the shorts, drags him to the ground, but Swinton trying to move it quickly. Bad pass there, Saints should capitalise on this. Andy Platt, Ledger with him. Platt going up the touchline, flicks it inside to Ledger, he can't hold it. Swinton drop on the loose ball. Derek Bates, I think that is, coming crossfield. Brought down 5 yards inside the Saints half, the ball's loose. Scrum down as the Derek Bates loses the ball in the tackle. Referee Spencer looking to the far side, touch judge for a judgment. Obviously not seeing what had taken place. But Bates, a judge to have knocked on, so Sean Allen to feed. Saints head and ball, Saints come up with the scrum. Andy Platt attacked in half-back. Brings it to the left, Roy Haggerty, ever prominent, goes straight at the defence onto Groves. On the break, Groves, Melian on his outside. Solid tackle there from Swinton. Comes in field, Ranson. But Saints on the attack, moving it quickly to the right. Beavers in the line. Short ball there. Andy Platt for Saints, looking for support. Inside to Beavers. Back to Kevin McCormick. Swinton move up quickly, stifle the Saints attack, but it's Haggerty. Beating him to the left and to the right, Beavers. Flicks it left, but it's taken by Steve Snape. And the break, Snape. Looks as though he's going to outpace the defence, but Quirk coming back. He lost the pass over to Ranson. Loughlin coming crossfield, but he can't. Loughlin can't stop him. Swinton touchdown for the first score in the 5th minute of this second half. And it's Ranson going in at the corner for Swinton's first score of the afternoon. A good break initially from Stevie Snape. He lofted the ball out to his right, and Swinton moving quickly downfield. Scott Ranson landing on the end of it, and he touches down in the corner. I think he's come from the Tatooine club, this Ranson, but he goes in at the corner. Paul Topping had a very good game for Swinton when Saints were at Station Road. Not done as much today. A difficult kick, just a couple of feet in from the touchline, and on the 25-yard line, but it looks good. No, takes it across the face of the goal. So the score now after 6 minutes of the second half. Saints 26, Swinton 4. Saints to kick off, Paul Loughlin. Kicks upfield. Try scorer Ranson gathers the ball. Mark Hillier and Les Quirk quickly in there. Hillier in there with plenty of conviction. Bangs him down. Howarth at dummy half. Swinton moving it to the left. Saints moving up very quickly. Hillier in again with Groves. Shields takes it left to Fraser. Brought down centre field. Just inside their own 25. The ball coming back for the kick upfield. Awkward bouncing ball. Phil Beavers comes crossfield, but he can't stop it. The ball just bouncing into touch in between Phil Beavers and Les Quirk. Scrum down midway between the Saints 25 and the halfway line. Sean Allen to feed. It's Saints head and ball. Play anywhere, Sean Allen. He played hooker at Hull at the Boulevard midweek. With injury to Paul Grove, Saints go up with the ball, on to Mark Hillier, into space, over to Paul Loughlin. Frodsham brings him down, covers his man well there, Frodsham. He kicks it through, so another 6 tackles for Saints. Ledger gathers the ball, evades the tackle, still going Ledger. Referee Spencer already wiped the tackle count off. There he is, he wiped it off again. So it's Saints now, bringing it to the left. Andy Platt, trying to create space. Howarth and Hewitt bring him down. Roy Haggerty gives the dummy, drives upfield. Howarth doesn't take it for the second time, brings Haggerty down, but it's Saints on the attack, taking it to the right. Paul Farber turns back, comes in field, flicks it back to Beavers, sets the attack on. Inside to Andy Platt, quick hands, onto Sean Allen. Kevin McCormick on his outside, he couldn't release it, he has to take the tackle, but he gains 20 odd yards upfield. Andy Platt, Elia, in for a touchdown, yes, just a shimmy, and he goes in there. Brilliant play there from Mark Elia. Further extends Saints' lead. Good break there, Andy Platt coming across field. Flicks the ball onto Mark Elia. Side through into space, Quirk on his outside, but he just did a little shimmy. Elia sent the Swinton man the wrong way, and he touches down 10 yards infield, in from this left-hand touchline. Paul Loughlin, 20 on the 25-yard line, just over 10 yards in. Kick 3 this afternoon so far. Yes, right between the sticks. No messing with that. 32 points to 4 now. Saints lead. Loughlin's 99th. That's 98-99. That's his 100th goal of the season. 3 figures now for Paul Loughlin in goal-kicking attempts. His 4th of the afternoon. And Saints in a commanding 32 points to 4 lead. Topping to kick off. Ledger stops it with his foot. Paul Farber coming on at the burst. Pushes Howarth off. Oh, beg your pardon. Howarth comes in for that other tackle. It was number 15, Mark Meadows, that Farber pushed off. Tony Burke steaming upfield. Saints forward certainly played havoc with this Swinton defence. Haggerty again. On the break, Haggerty into space. Elia on his right. Groves again, Elia. Oh, just should have given it Groves there. Groves would have had a clear run in, but it's Saints on the attack, sweeping upfield. Haggerty on the break there. The ball now with Evans. Brought down 20 yards short of the Swinton line, midfield. Groves at dummy half. To the right, Sean Allen, Andy Platt. Lofted pass there, taken by Kevin McCormick. Last tackle of this set of 6 for Saints. The ball will be quickly spread to the left. Beavers up and under. The chase is on. Platt's underneath it. Platt can't reach it. It's kept in field. Hewitt. Well, Beavers did well. He grabbed Hewitt. Unfortunately, he collided with the near side upright in his efforts to go forward. Very unlucky there, Hewitt. But good play from Saints. Platt. Beavers, I should say, grabbing Hewitt's pants. Collided with the upright, so Swinton are going to be forced to drop out from under their own sticks, but he's receiving treatment now. He's scrum half Hewitt. Saints doctor going over there just in case any assistance is needed. Mustn't be all that bad, referee Spencer allowing the game to go on. Swinton drop out. Farber takes it. He's up head of steam, drives forward, Farber, straight at him, but solid tackling, bangs him down, he plays it to himself, flicks it back to Andy Platt. Looking for space, Platt. Allen with him, but super tackle from Swinton, hold him down. Haggerty, the tormentor, still going. Groves, yes, Saints over there to the right of the sticks. I think that's Paul Groves. Yes. Another nail in Swinton's coffin. 13 minutes into the second half. Groves always alert and always backing up. But Haggerty there, Haggerty the tormentor, siding through this Swinton defence at will. And Paul Groves going over for his 5th try of the season for the Saints. Paul Loughlin with this conversion attempt. 36 points to 4 Saints. In a commanding lead. Paul Loughlin lining up. Already kicked 4 this afternoon. And 100 for the season. There he goes, steps up. Good boot on him. Murray takes it across the face of the post this time. 36 points to 4 the score in Saints' favour. And obviously Tony Hewitt back to full fitness after that collision with the upright. But it's Paul Topping to restart the game. Lofted kick, Barry Ledger under it. Ledger takes it well. Brought down just short of the 25 by Steve Snape. Saints driving upfield. Comfortably in the driving seat. Groves from dummy half. On to Kevin McCormick, I think that is. No support with him. No, Andy Platt it was, I beg your pardon, Andy. Harbour streaking upfield. Beavers on his right. Harbour comes to the left. Lofted past to Quirk. Can't catch it. And number 14 just coming on Terry Scott. I don't know who he's replaced. I didn't see that substitution. But Les Quirk, he couldn't gather the ball. It's knocked forward. Been very unlucky this afternoon, Quirk, just not been able to latch on to the end of these balls. Or it's Tony Hewitt to feed for Swinton. Swinton come round the base of the scrum. They win the scrum, but it's knocked on at the back. Got another scrum with the Saints head and ball. Sean Allen to feed. Saints back with the pressure on the attack. The scrum collapses. Mark Shields, the last man up, right under the pack. Sean Allen feeds the scrum. Saints come up with the ball. Andy Platt. McCormick. Back to Elia. Lofted pass to Loughlin. Into space. Ledger on his outside. Loughlin turns inside. Still going. Coming crossfield. Goes right again. Finally brought to ground 10 yards short of the Swinton line. The referee Spencer urging the Swinton line to get onside, but Beavers, he sees the gap, he tries to scoot through. Quickly plays the ball. Andy Platt, Luke movement with Groves. Platt flings it inside to Haggerty, flicks it back, Quirk will tidy it up. Manages to gather it this time, Les Quirk at the second attempt, but he was facing his own post, so it's okay. Sean Allen, still going, playing well, Sean Allen. Feeds it on. Just can't see who latched onto the end of that. Andy Platt it was. McCormick, Beavers in the line. Diagonal grubber kick through for Ledger. And Derek Bates forced to kick the ball dead. So Swinton forced to drop out from underneath their own posts. It's just over 17 minutes of the second half gone. Saints in a commanding 36 points to 4 lead. Topping, I think it'll be to drop out. Beavers takes it just inside his own half. Drives upfield. Topping comes up, completes the tackle. Groves attacks in half-back. Roy Haggerty, loop movement with Groves, gives the dummy. But he's brought down by Mark Shields and Brian Gelling. Andy Platt. Sean Allen, back to Andy Platt. Short ball to Farber. Forward pass ruled. 2 passes there in the Swinton 25, and the second one from Andy Platt to Paul Farber ruled to be forward. It's a scrum down. Tony Hewitt to feed. Bounces off the Swinton front row and comes out. Sean Allen scoops up, but referee Spencer wants the scrum reforming. They want it offside again, never retired. Hewitt, the ball coming out Saints side, but Swinton come up with the ball. Shields attacks in half-back, onto Hewitt, moving it left. Fraser beats one tackle, trying to get the Swinton outfit going. Frodsham on his left, but he can't release to Frodsham. Fraser takes a knock in the tackle. Howarth now kicks upfield for position. No problem this time. Beavers gathers it safely. falls over in the process but gathers his feet, comes crossfield. Derek Bate comes to complete the tackle. The ball quickly played. Swinton man couldn't touch that ball, he would have been in an offside position. Tony Burke driving up centre field. Howarth takes him down. McCormick on his right. Been a thorn in the Swinton side, Tony Burke. Haggerty up this left wing. Les Quirk moving in at dummy half. Sean Allen, Kevin McCormick. Looking for the space, the diagonal run through, but solid tackle. Swinton lying on at the tackle. It's the last tackle of this set of 6 for Saints. Andy Platt to Phil Beavers. Lofted pass to Ledger, into space. Ledger chips over. Hewitt takes it, but Ledger follows it up, bangs him down just outside his own 25. Just halfway through the second half. 36 points to 4 the score. Swinton, Mark Shields scampering through from the dummy half position. They're getting nowhere. Saints close up very quickly. Swinton now spread it out. Topping moving up for the kick downfield. Bounces infield, no problem for Les Quirk this time. Bit of a sarcastic cheer goes up as Quirk gathers the ball. But he drives forward, runs right into substitute back Terry Scott. Sean Allen now. Siding through, winding his way through onto Mark Elia, into space. Comes infield Elia. Well taken there, Paul Topping brings him down. Beavers wants a quick play the ball, he gets it. Sean Allen. Andy Platt onto Paul Loughlin. Ledger on his outside. Loughlin, yes. Superb dummy from Loughlin. Superb dummy from Loughlin. Quick play from Saints. After Elia drove upfield, brought down on the 25. Saints spread the ball to the right. And Loughlin hurrying up the right wing. Showed the dummy and Swinton took it, and Loughlin touches down about 10 yards in from that far right hand corner flag. Very difficult conversion attempt from right over there on the touchline. Looks as though it's Barry Ledger that's having a go. Definitely not Paul Loughlin. Yes, Barry Ledger it is over on the far side. Loughlin picking up a knock in that try scoring effort there. Barry Ledger, he has kicked goals for Saints. He hasn't kicked any this season. There he goes. No, takes it across the face of the goal. So 40 points to 4. That these two were in offside position. Should be a penalty to the Saints. But he must have been looking over for Saints to make the substitution. With John Fieldhouse coming on, replacing Paul Farber. He's had a good game, Farber. Whether he's picked up a knock or not, I don't know. But John Fieldhouse coming on for the last 17 minutes. Swinton kick off. It hits Fieldhouse legs. He comes up and gathers the ball. Mark Meadows quickly in there. Evans now coming through first man, but he can't gather the ball. And Neil Fraser drops on it. Meadows at dummy half. Swinton taking it to the left. Brian Gelling. Mark Meadows for Swinton. Shields at acting half-back. Going on his own from the dummy half position. Saints come up with the ball. Paul Loughlin it is. Did well there. Took the ball from Mark Shields. John Fieldhouse. Brought down 10 yards from his own line. Centre field. Sean Allen acting half-back onto Tony Burke. Solid play from Tony Burke today. Must be in with a chance of the running for the man of the match, along with Roy Haggerty. Splendid inside pass from Haggerty. He's tormented this Swinton defence. Something terrible today. Beavers kicks upfield. Scott Ransom does well. He stops it. Gathers it safely. Beavers comes in, completes the tackle. Solid tackle from Beavers, right on the halfway line. Swinton in possession. They're moving it to the left. Hewitt throws the dummy. Loses his footing, and Groves and McCormick complete the tackle. Just gained about a yard there in that movement. Gelling. Tommy Frodsham on to number 13, loose forward, Howarth. But Swinton, they're going over. The ball with Howarth, he's the positional kicker, as you can see there. Not much space, very acute angle, but he kicks it upfield. It bounces, goes into touch, just inside the Saints 25. Trying to peg Saints back in their own 25. They haven't been successful in doing it throughout the match. They've only one try, which was scored in the 5th minute of the second half, to the credit Swinton. It was a good sweeping movement, just caught Saints unawares, but apart from that, they've certainly not been in the hunt. Sean Allen feeds the scrum, comes up the blind side, gains 15-20 yards to Sean Allen, and Saints spreading it out to the left. Kevin McCormick, but he puts it down. Must have took his eye off the ball, McCormick. Puts Swinton back in possession. Frodsham, short ball to Fraser. Tries to flick it inside to number 4, Steve Snape, but he puts it down, and Kevin McCormick comes up with it. Haggerty now, over to the right, short ball to Andy Platt, into space Platt, Elia on his left, Haggerty's with him, Elia now, flicks it inside to Elia, no way to stop Elia, right under the sticks. Brilliant play from Saints there. 27 minutes, and Elia goes in for his second try of the afternoon. If I'm not careful, I'm going to be running out of writing space. Increases Saints' lead to 40 points, 44 points to 4. That is a lead of 40 points. But Roy Haggerty there, instrumental. Certainly a constant thorn in the Swinton defence. I think Roy Haggerty must edge it as Saints man of the match. Elia is 19th try of the season. That's equal with Les Quirk. Paul Loughlin right in front of the sticks. Shouldn't have any problem. There he goes, steps back, bangs it right over. 46 points to 4. Loughlin with his 5th goal of the afternoon. So 9 tries for Saints, 5 goals for Paul Loughlin. 46 points to 4. Brilliant play from the Saints there. Haggerty again, steaming upfield, released it, and then back in, released it onto Andy Platt. He heard upfield Andy Platt. Haggerty in support on the right. He gave it Haggerty, and Elia also in support, and finished off that movement. Swinton kick-off. Beavers takes it well. On to Fieldhouse. Short ball to Elia again. Into space. What is the full-back to beat Elia? Swinton come over very quickly, but just loses his foot in Elia. Did a good job there, Paul Topping. Contained well. Elia going in for his hat-trick there. Fieldhouse now. Loses the ball, it goes down. He's looking for a ruling, I think, but yes, a knock-on being ruled. Very unlucky there, Saints. 11 minutes of the game remaining, 46 points to 4. Swinton feed. Hewitt. Ball comes out Swinton side. Quick break on this right wing. Tommy Frodsham lurking on this right wing. Substitute back Scott there. Coming on for Frank Cassidy, playing in the right centre position. Goes across field, brought down 10 yards, short of the halfway line. Howarth, short ball onto Gelling. Saints well up to it. Evans and Sean Allen quickly in. Fraser flicks it inside, taken by Meadows. Swinton going down there, onto Derek Bates. Forced into touch. Good tackling there. On the far side, Phil Beavers finally completing the tackle on Derek Bates. Very speedy winger, this lad. Swinton broke quickly on the blind side, but Saints quickly tidy up. Sean Allen feeds the scrum. Saints come away with the ball. Beavers in the line, over to the left. Elliott again. Well, enthusiastic tackling there, and Swinton go in, and number 14 Scott comes up with the ball. Frank Mooney and Scott in at the tackle there on Elia, and pinch the ball off him. Meadows linking up. Meadows scored a late try for Swinton in the 38 points to 14 defeat at Station Road. Only 4 points to the credit this afternoon, but in a midweek fixture at home at Station Road, Swinton, they played Leeds. They didn't do too bad. They just went down by 32 points to 22. And as we know, Saints going down by 28 to 23 against Leeds here last Sunday. And from the high up and under there from Howard, Beavers under a lot of pressure. Knocks the ball forward. He does gather it, forcing the scrum down. Otherwise, if the ball had gone back to Swinton, that would have been another 6 tackles. So Swinton putting a little bit of pressure on the Saints. The scrum 10 yards from the Saints line, centre field. Swinton head and ball. Hewitt to feed. Scrum not packed properly. Referee Spencer in there wants them to stand up and to reform. Wants the ball putting in well, clear second row, but Swinton come up with the ball. Take it to the left, topping in the line. Loughlin quickly in there, bounces him down. Hewitt. On to number 4, Steve Snape. Bounce down there. Stuart Evans bounces him to the ground. Frodsham, Hewitt. On to Howard. No way through. Sean Allen completes the tackle. Solid tackle there from Sean Allen. Hewitt at the blind side. Brian Gelling looking to release. Can't do so. Saints tackling, holding firm. Burke and Fieldhouse quickly in there. Snuff the Swinton attack out. Frodsham. Flicks it out anywhere. Haggerty tidies up. Loose pass from Haggerty. Kevin McCormick takes it well. Comes back crossfield. Well, Roy Haggerty is in Mal Riley's squad of 10 that don't know whether they're in. They've got a position in the tour squad. But if he be here today, Mal Riley, see Haggerty is all over the pitch. Saints sponsors man of the match hasn't been named as far as I know yet. We've not heard anything up here on the stand, but I'm sure Haggerty must be top of the reckoning. It's Saints in possession. Groves takes it left. Haggerty again. There he is, that man, flings it back. Barry Ledger coming across, looking for some action. Centre field. Fieldhouse at dummy half. Going on his own. Inside to Mark Elia. Can't take it. Has to go back. Tidies up. Gives the dummy Elia. Bates and Scott. Ronson, I beg your pardon, and Scott come in. Snuff him out. Les Quirk at dummy half, and Saints moving to the right. Haggerty picks up field for position, but right into the hands of Tony Hewitt. Brought down 5 yards inside the Saints half. Roy Howard at dummy half. Swinton moving it to the left. Frodsham onto Fraser. Short ball onto Frodsham, with a forward pass being ruled. He's always there and about, buzzing. Well, there's the man of the match just being announced, and as I've been promoting, Roy Haggerty, well worthy of the man of the match this afternoon. Obviously a difficult decision, but I'm sure you'll agree, well worthy of it. Saints win the scrum. Elia still going up centre field, just brought on his knees. The Saints just having to make a substitution there. Paul Farber coming back on field with Phil Weaver's receiving treatment in the dugout. He's looking as though he's got a dislocation of the finger, Weaver's. But he's still receiving treatment. Saints in possession. Fieldhouse onto Andy Platt. He had to snatch for that. And Scott comes up with the ball, but he's going to be bundled down here. Paul Loughlin moving to the full-back position. He comes upfield and snuffs Terry Scott out. Frodsham at dummy half. Onto Fraser. Tries to flick it inside, but Fieldhouse comes up with the ball. Knocked back. Fieldhouse just gets up, carries on. Tony Burke driving in. I think it's Gelling that brings him down. No, it wasn't Gelling, but Groves. Very good on the scamper, Groves. Haggerty with him, but he couldn't release. There's Haggerty now from acting half-back. Man of the match, Haggerty. Tormenting this Swinton defence. On to Sean Allen. Tremendous break there. Allen brought down 20 yards short of the Swinton line. Centre field, forward at dummy half. Left to Fieldhouse. Short ball to Platt. Interception there. Tommy Frodsham. Can Loughlin catch him? Ledger's coming. He's not going to score, Frodsham. Super tackle there. Ledger coming cross field. Loughlin with him. Not many Saints back in defence. But to Frodsham. Quick play the ball. Kicked through by the Saints. On to number 4, Snape. Saints getting back now in numbers. Swinton should have been quicker there. They could have capitalised on it. Frodsham in for that interception while Saints was on the attack. And Saints are penalised for lying on at the play the ball. So Swinton, well, I mean, that's Swinton's first penalty of the second half. Just 4 minutes of the game remaining. Saints 46 points to 4 in the lead. Brian Gelling plays it to himself, drives for the line. Saints forcing back. Very slow there, Swinton, with only a couple of Saints defenders up, and there's about 3 or 4 Swinton men, but they couldn't play it quickly enough. Moving to the left. Shields flicks it up. The ball going down. Barry Ledger picks up. Just calms it down, Ledger. Just takes the tattle. Fieldhouse at dummy half. Short ball to Evans. Groves again. Saints bring it to the left. Sean Allen had a good game today. Allen flicks the ball up, but it's still on the ground. Farber comes up with it, and a knock-on being ruled. Farber not pleased at the decision. Didn't look anything wrong with that to me. It hit the Swinton player, but a knock-on being ruled. 2 minutes of the game remaining. 46 points to 4. Saints well in a commanding lead. A scrum down just outside the Saints 25. Hewitt to feed. The ball comes up for Saints side, but referee Spencer's not happy with it. Hewitt has to feed again, and that's what he does do. He gets penalised for it. Saints looking for a quick tap restart. Roy Haggerty. I thought he was going to tap it himself, but Loughlin stepping up to kick up field for further yardage. He finds touch 10 yards inside the Swinton half. Groves quickly up there. Tony Burke, first man in. Burke on the charge. Brought down 10 yards short of the Swinton 25. Stuart Evans. 2 forward drives from Saints. They've spread it out now. Spread it to the left. Haggerty again in space. Still going Haggerty forward on his outside. Haggerty throws it in field. Fieldhouse can't gather it. Swinton come up with the ball. Snape it is. Bate on his outside. Bate on his inside now. Still going. Still stood up in that tackle. Snape. Swinton should have made more of that. Bate was on in support there with Snape. Swinton quick ball onto Tommy Frodsham. Out to Scott. Well, Scott, it was a forward pass anyway, but Ranson couldn't take it. It was like a bullet, that pass. But the forward pass being ruled by referee Spencer. Quick break there from Swinton. Should have made more of that. Can't say they've had a few chances, but just not being able to capitalise on it. All on full time here at Nosey Road. A scrum down 15 yards from the Saints try line. Saints head and ball. Saints come up with the ball. Sean Allen had a good game at scrum half today. since coming on as a 28th minute substitution in the first half for Neil Holding. Saints driving upfield, just getting out of their own 25. Groves wants a quick play the ball. Stuart Evans, first man in. Shields comes in, brings him down. Groves now. Saints taking it to the right. Sean Allen, Fieldhouse on the break. Lofted pass out to Mark Elia on the right. Ledger on the inside. Elia shows the dummy. Hurrying up that right wing. Brought down on the 25. Last chance now for Saints to get on the board, get points on the board in this match. Time running out, but Saints are a 46 points to 4 lead. Sean Allen, up centre field, only the full-back to beat. Pass on to Andy Platt, yes. Platt touches down there. Brilliant play from Saints. Platt going in for Saints, 10th try of the afternoon. Brilliant driving work upfield. Sean Allen instrumental there. He saw the gap, he heard upfield. Andy Platt finally latching on to that ball and touching down 10 yards to the right of the sticks. 50 points to 4 now. Convincing win, and certainly Saints tying up that runners-up spot in the Stones Bitter League table. Obviously a bad Easter period from Saints. A game here at Wigan, we went down by 10 points to 9. We should have won it, but we didn't. Unfortunately then going to Swinton to Widnes, I beg your pardon, on Easter Monday. They only broke twice. Widnes, a fire latched onto the end of the ball. 2 tries there, and then an individual effort by a fire after he kicked over and gathered the ball. Paul Loughlin converts that Andy Platt try. 52 points to 4. There's the final hooter. So Saints running out, comfortable winners. 52 points to 4. A 10-try display in the first half. 2 from McCormick, 1 from Neil Holding, and Andy Platt and Barry Ledger try. 3 Loughlin conversions, 26-0 at half-time. Then in the second half, Swinton getting their only points with a 5th minute Scott Ranson try. 26-4, and then it was all Saints. 2 Elia tries, 1 from Groves, Loughlin, and another from Andy Platt. 3 Loughlin conversions, so the final score at Nosey Road, 52 points to 4. So we've just got to wait till the league tables finalised this afternoon to see who we play here at home in the first round of the Premiership next Sunday. Brings Haggerty down, but it's Saints on the attack. Taking it to the right, Paul Farber turns back, comes in field, flicks it back to Beavers, sets the attack on. Inside to Andy Platt, quick hands, onto Sean Allen. Kevin McCormick on his outside, he couldn't release it, he has to take the tackle, but he gains 20-odd yards upfield. Andy Platt, Elia, in for a touchdown, yes, just a shimmy, and he goes in there. Brilliant play there from Mark Elia. Further extends Saints' lead.